Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. That's a 10 by 10 inch canvas that I was experimenting with, and I got a sky that I like. So I'm going to put some land underneath, and I'm going to risk making it a swipe. I'm a Colourarte affiliate, so you can find a 20% off Colourarte coupon code underneath the video. I'm kind of expecting to tip this up and back. Starting with some Abaloni, which is a Prizm pour. I'm going to add some Fandango. And I don't think I'm going to try a base layer right now. If the paint doesn't tip, the paint probably won't tip unless I put a base layer on. So let's put a little bit of Amsterdam Black mixed with Floetrol and GAC 800. Whoops. Don't want a lot, but I do need a conveyance to make paint move. And if I'm swiping down from the center, I think it will work. We'll find out together. So this is paint chip, go away. This is triple sec. It was open when I tried it earlier, so yeah, I got it. Some sea glass. Triple sec is a primary, is a Prizm pour, I believe. Sea glass, however, I'm not sure about. It might be primary element, but I think it might be a Prizm pour. I'm not positive. In any case, it's kind of light for my purposes, but I do see that there's a lump of something in there that needs to come out now, I think. I've got Burnished Copper, which is a Vivid Intense. I want a little gold. I want a little everything, honestly. This is some wintergreen. I may go back and use some purple. This is Vivid, this is Red Violet Vivid Intense Fluorescent. This is some Tuscan Sun, another Vivid Intense. This is a great color, as long as I can get it to come out. Yeah, that's perfect. And it's plugged. I had a feeling. Just take the top right off. Try not to leave that lump of paint. I'll have to clean that out in a minute. And last but not least, is it? No. Peacock. I'm going to use some Prizm pour. Peacock Prizm pour. I just found an old bottle and I mixed it up. I still want some purple, probably at the horizon line. But until I get up there, I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, I've got one more color. Let's call it Periwinkle. Should be a Vivid Intense. And I'm still going to get out. Maybe I'll use the Egyptian blue instead of the purple. Alright, I've got one little palette knife, and I think what I want is one full-size palette knife. No, I'm going to go with a little one. So here goes nothing. Let's make sure it wants to be on the left-hand edge. Let's peel that little tab off the top first. I've got some gold cell activator. It's just not very activating. So I think I'm just going to dribble a little bit of that on there. For some reason my combination doesn't work very well. That worked pretty well. I'm going to take everything on my palette knife, put it across the bottom. My turntable does want to spin on its own. I warn you now. Use a bottle to brace it. So more cell activator on the left side. Use my extra. I think I want a little more red violet. Actually, I want a little bit of darker purple, in which case I think I have some black raspberry around here someplace close to hand, if I can lay my eyes on it. Well, I've got Twilight Orchid. That's not really dark enough. Let's just go for the deep amethyst. I didn't expect to go up at the top right now, but that's okay. I know that black raspberry is around here. I just had it in my hand. And we'll just scrape this off. And wipe it off this time, since I left some on there the last time and I got not quite as many cells. I need to make up a lighter color cell activator. Like the edge of a cliff. Use everything left on my palette knife or spatula, whatever you want to call it. It's not really a palette knife, I guess, but it's very similar. Got some paint I can use right there on that bottom edge. I just had some wet paint left on my turntable, so I used my cottage cheese containers. I think I'm going to tip that down. I've got a little strip of silicone. I should tip that toward you, shouldn't I? Those mountains are growing exponentially. I could probably rescue some of that paint right off of there if I want to, but I can not do the one thing that I like to do, which is to push it back up again. What I can do is tip it back up again. Now my bottom edge is completely covered. I had plenty of paint. I've got one spot, just one. I'm going to steal a little paint from right there and put it in there. Now I could put a swipe card in and pull some things across. I'm wondering whether I should do that or not. I really want to play with this gold, but there's not enough of it. It's got no viscosity at all. And if I'm going to put trees in, it's going to have to be in the next step, next stage. I sort of got some cells. I'm going to use my straw. Modify some shapes. Part of me just wants to take a little card and put it in there. And I've got a little playing card. You know, make like plateaus or something. Although the purple must be fields of flowers, right? Somebody's quarry. Flying by the seat of my pants. I don't want to ruin all my cells. But I do want to add some layers. I might want to change up those mountains a little bit. They look like mountains. Just add some texture with the paint that's right below them. That one green mountain is standing right out. I don't know how I feel about this yet. Give it a little green. Wipe off my card. For the most part, I seem to get pretty lucky with my compositions. It's just intuition. Let's hope that that's the case again. Now, I sometimes like to pull my tweezers out and put in some vertical lines that then look like trees. Especially if you're coming up from black. Can't do that here. I might need to put some foliage in at the top tomorrow when it's dry. But I kind of like that. Just total permission to do whatever I want right now. Modify those lines a little bit. Just kind of look like trees at the bottom now. That's pretty cool. Really tempted to put a little bit of, although it's a risk because the top has been expanded on this bottle. Come on out. Being really careful. I should have done it with something else. I should have put the paint in another container. But it's still kind of cool. I like it. I'm perverse. Just gonna dab in a few of these. Yeah, give me 16 minutes and watch me go. Alright, I am liking that. I'm kind of thinking I might want to do something even more with a different color. Sort of making it seem more like a coming of fall again. But it's funny how the little dabs of green look like trees no matter what. Or at least that's what I think. So I said I wanted to put some other color in there. Let's try the Tuscan Gold. I definitely could have waited till tomorrow. I sometimes like to use the back of my tweezers. So I love you guys. You inspire me always to play. Thank you for that. I was posting at 10:15, then I was posting at 3:15, then today I changed it to 2:15. So good luck with that. You'll find it on my community board if you're looking for it. I could probably go in tomorrow and add whatever kind of trees I want, but I'm liking what I've got. Again, in spite of it just being sort of willy-nilly. The exception of that one thing that's making me kind of crazy. It's funny how your mind and your imagination will just help you make it up. I'm going for it. That's a little more Fandango. I love that. The tweezers are a great tool. So now we've got trees way off in the distance, which is pretty neat, honestly. So all my artwork is for sale, and it's on sale now, depending. You know, you can contact me. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out @gmail.com. I could probably put in a few branches if I wanted to. Just by crossing over. Yeah, I'm going to run out of time. Let's take this. Put it right in there. Tell you guys I love you. Look for the 20% off Colourarte coupon code and the 10% off Pixel Paint Designs coupon code you'll find under the video. The description has pixels.com, Find It America. You can have all my artwork reproduced. I forgot my phone again. But at least I can show it to you a little bit larger. That's kind of fun. I like it. Thank you for joining me. Please give me a thumbs up. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out @gmail.com. I hope you come again. Whatever I've forgotten, you'll see in another video. My Amazon link has my 2 books on it, both about paint pouring, the first and the second 100 videos for YouTube. Spring clothing is below the video. And that's another place you can have my stuff reproduced. Thank you for the donations through PayPal, and thank you for joining the membership. It's $9.99 a month, but you get access to privately 200 videos or more probably by now. So my Linktree is the place to check out all my links, and I have